Hi guys.
Hey everybody. Something that you did. Well, it's not too bad.
Yeah, that's okay. You guys will see that as the sun starts to go down. We're in northern Michigan. You know how we do. It's up here. We're in way northern Michigan. It's
There's nothing we
just
can do.
bright. Yeah. It's still so bright outside. It's 7:00 at night, and the sun is like still halfway in the sky.
It is.
So until we had this lovely idea that we could share the lake view with you, but as you can see, a little bit, you can see the water.
That camera's kind of picking it up. Interesting.
Let's see if it'll catch it.
Oh yeah.
Sorta.
If you get it down a little bit, it might. There you go. No, maybe not.
The water just doesn't want to show up.
No, it doesn't. That's so weird.
The lake is, I swear to God, there's water out there. So, hey, Don, Hannah, Bet, Irvin, Jay, what's up, Jay, Real Okie, Skywalker, Cameron, it's good to see you guys, Roberto. We made the trek. I don't remember what day we left. All I know is that we're here now. Doesn't matter.
I know.
It's been weird because we went to bed early, got up in the middle of the night, drove all day. I don't even know what day it is.
Yeah, and Brandi did an amazing job. I think some of you know that I suffered a concussion about 6 months ago, and it's been a bitch recovering from it. It's really not been that easy.
Two steps forward, one step back.
It's been like that. So I thought I was doing a lot better, and I haven't been able to drive until recently, and I did a couple hour long drive, and for whatever reason the drive just
it's not good.
Things blew up in my brain.
He gave me just enough time to mess around with you guys on OnlyFans and catch up with DMs and what have you, but it was like, all right, basically from one rest stop to another, and then we'd have to take a break. But we had Nugget here, whose bladder is about the size of a walnut. So
yeah,
we were stopping.
Well, Brandi drove all the way through 16 hours. You did amazing. So we got up here late, and then we're in the process of getting the house ready for the summer.
Some of you guys know. I mean, we're assuming, but we have our other business is a small property development company, and we have strictly vacation rentals. Right now, all on the water, whether it's lake or beach. But
hey, Mark, keep talking.
Yeah.
I'm saying hi to people as they pop up.
With other areas that we are super interested in is, I think you guys know, we're obsessed with Nashville. So hopefully, if we are blessed in that manner, we will pick up a place in Nashville.
Yeah.
In the next couple of years, and
that will be the only place not on water.
Yeah, because the only other place we really want to own land is in Grand Cayman.
Grand Cayman, yeah.
Our hearts are in Grand Cayman. It's crazy, that place. If you've known, everybody has their place, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody falls in love with Italy.
The video is frozen. If they're saying, is that true for everybody on OnlyFans? Can you only see? Is your video frozen? Nope. Good here. Okay. Good.
Refresh.
Yeah.
Just refresh if there's an issue. You know technology. Seriously, I bet you.
Sorry, Roberto, that's on your end.
Within the next 10 minutes.
Hey, Scotland.
They'll start to see the water. I can see it there. It's there. You guys just can't see it. It's so crazy. It's so beautiful. So we were going to talk about Minds Cleared. Tonight is Body by Brandi, which is health, beauty, everything and anything related to our mental and physical health. And we had a great conversation. Heading up here, I mean, we had enough time to talk about it, and we talk, as you guys can imagine, very candidly about everything and anything, which I wish all couples did, but maybe this will help. Female issues, male issues, obviously they're different, but when you're married, it matters. We care what's going on with you. You know, whether it's, for me, it started when we had our child. Things change as you get older, both for men and women. So I've undergone multiple times in life where I've known something was wrong and I had to figure out what was going on. And 20 years ago was the first time, and I was very fortunate to find Hotze.
Oh yeah.
Hotze Health Clinic out in Texas. And they looked beyond the surface because Western medicine kept telling me, you're awesome, everything's fabulous, your numbers are all on the chart. And yet I was sleeping 18 hours a day.
Yep.
Gaining weight like for me, really abnormally. I mean, I would work out for 3 hours a day and I would gain 5 pounds that night. It was really obscene.
And you would drink a venti,
Yeah, we were doing those
cold
computer
brew
classes.
and fall asleep.
We were taking Dreamweaver classes. I drank a venti with an extra shot, and he'd wake me up at the end of class. I'd pass out.
No, literally, she was snoring in class one
really
day
embarrassing.
after a venti Starbucks.
It was,
I
it was a cappuccino or some shit.
Yeah.
So anyways, instead of just going, oh, that's just life, I sought help. And sure enough, that place in Hotze took a blood test that tested like 75 different things.
Yep.
I took anatomy and physiology, and I didn't know what they were testing, like TH1s and TCLs, and I mean, things that I didn't even think existed. Come to find out that basically my thyroid, my adrenals, and all these different very important elements, progesterone and estrogen, all things that matter to women, plummeted to basically what Western medicine would consider normal, but it was at the bottom, when prior I was above what was considered normal. So he even said to me, I'll never forget, he goes, no wonder you feel like you're half dead.
Yeah.
This is not normal. So long story short, I've been taking, on Twitter I've shared, I've been taking bioidentical hormones for 20 years.
Yeah.
19 years at this point. And as we get older, every couple of years, you got to tweak them to make sure that you're keeping things stable.
And it's worked.
I swear by it. For me, it's kept me alive. Whenever I talk to women who say, if I hear like 3 or 4 things that I recognize, I'm like, girl, please go to a, not putting down Western medicine, but it's really important to also seek, I would call them anti-aging clinics. They tend to take a more, holistic, and they take information that potentially Western medicine just doesn't look at. That's what saved me. People that were willing to look past the normal charts and really look at other factors. And if I went off them, remember when I did for about a year?
Oh my
and
goodness,
I plummeted right back into all the old.
Well, people are always asking you on Twitter, what do you do to stay in shape? And you've been very honest with sharing everything that you do. And part of that is the hormone replacement.
It's essential. It's essential.
Because they have you on testosterone and progesterone and what's
thyroid,
and
DHEA.
DHEA. What's the one that for the blood sugar that you take?
Oh, metformin. Those are the 4 things that I take. Other than about 14 different vitamins.
Yeah, well, and high doses of vitamin C. I mean, you take how many?
I take 15,000 IUs of vitamin C. And people would say, I don't know if...
Or is it milligrams or IUs?
IUs.
Okay.
I think it's 15,000 IUs.
Okay.
Pretty sure. Yeah, I think vitamin C is an IUs. But one of the things, another crazy thing, I've probably told you guys before, I don't know. I'm one of the lucky, 1 in 12 million people that have Epstein-Barr. I don't know if you guys are familiar. I sure as shit didn't know, but it explained so much. Vitamin C, it's something that you're just born with. It's not something you catch. It's not something you can give. It's a genetic thing, and for whatever reason, it's kind of a baby Pac-Man on your immune system. And one of the things that counteracts that is vitamin C, of all things. There's no medication, there's nothing you can do, but I keep it at bay, or suppress it by keeping it. Vitamin C destroys it.
Yep. And now when she goes in and gets her blood work done, everything is, I mean, I wish I had her blood work. And it helps her stay in shape and keep, you haven't gained the body fat that usually accompanies age and so on, especially for how we eat. I mean, we are pretty...
We do eat really good.
Yeah, we do eat pretty good. So
we'll be like, oh, we're going to eat so good tonight. We're like, you want a pizza? We're far from perfect. We do eat healthy, but we also cheat.
Yep.
We don't just eat veggies and egg whites for meals. And the other beauty for us in being that we share everything, I'm getting to see the male side of health and fitness and all the changes that men go through.
Well, I mean, I go to the same the
Clearly
same.
you haven't lost any muscle mass.
No, no. Unfortunately, because of my heart condition, I can't actually take the doses of the thyroid that they would like
not
me
only
to.
thyroid, but a lot of people like thermogenics, and you can't touch
Yeah, I can't
them.
take thermogenics. I can't
Do
take
they
any.
know why?
I can't take any kind of stimulant because of my atrial fib. So I have to stay away from all of that stuff. So there are just certain medications that I can't, and even supplements that I can't take. Like I can't take anything that has Yohimbe in it. It sets me into I'll end up in the hospital. So.
Which we don't want that.
No, and I know a lot of you guys had asked about the I don't know if you want to call it the formula that I take for male supplements, and I wrote that article and put it up on. I think
I'll share it with I'll share it with my
Brandi
OnlyFans because that was believe it or not that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
I swear.
And
we need to update it.
Yep, and there used to be a company that had a couple of products that I used religiously prior to having to figure all my own out, and they pretty much stopped manufacturing it, which bummed me out for a period of time. But thankfully they're back. So
which leads me to you guys know from I don't think I do anyway. I guess I don't really pay attention, but in general I don't promote a whole lot of products. One, because I don't want it to seem spammy, but I get really excited about products. If I try something, buy something, wear something, eat something that is exceptional, I can't help but want to share. And we recently have come across some product lines that I'm not going to tell you about yet, not to be a dick, but because I don't like to share anything until we've given it a full, for me 30 days is a minimum, just so that I can share, were there results, what were the results, what are these products good for? So stay tuned because I'm excited. There's a male line and a female line that we've found, and I've been with these products for about a week and a half, so you guys will start hearing about them in 2 to 3 weeks. The good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm hoping it's all good. There's nothing better than finding products that fix things.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. Well, and as others have asked about, I hear often from Brandi people asking about retirement, and that's not in the cards for a while for either of us.
Why would it be?
Yeah, I don't think either of us are the type to retire, but there will come a day when being in front of the camera isn't. Who's going to want to see me in?
Who's going to want to see me in 10 years? Like, girl, go grab a drink and sit on a hammock and read a book or something.
Right.
Which I do now, by the way.
And so we've been working on a product line, or even ourselves, for female health products and for male health products, simply because of what we've learned in the industry over all these years. So, so all of that stuff's been going on, and we've been working on a lot of that. So it's been busy.
Yeah, and exciting.
Yeah, it has been.
Very exciting. Every once in a while, we have to drop something because we don't feel good.
Yeah.
It's a bad result.
Yeah.
And those we don't talk about. We just...
Well, we probably should let people know if there's things. I know we won't make friends in certain companies, but if there's something that we don't like, we really should.
Thank you, Seavic. Good to see you. Yeah, that's true. I mean, if I have a really, really nasty result, like if I try some facial cream and I break out, I'm going to tell people, I wouldn't say it's horrible because I have sensitive skin. I'd say, look, I have sensitive skin, I had bad results, or I just be careful.
Right.
Instead of saying, your product sucks.
Right.
Because you don't always know. Aww.
Irvin, that's funny.
I know.
Well, on these sessions here on live, this is not about, this isn't a cam show, so it's not for that purpose. This really is for us to be able to get to know the
you guys will know if I'm going to do one of those.
You do have the sexiest hairstyle. I love your hair.
Don't you miss the long?
Oh, I always love the long.
I love the long too, but this is
you
fun.
still have the same. It's the same styling. It's just a little shorter. Yeah.
Farrah Fawcett is my idol. She was fabulous. She was her own person, but we just watched her reels.
Yeah, it was
fascinating awesome. Story. Maybe I'm into documentaries and biographies more than most people. I love them. I'm so fascinated by people's lives and where they came from and how they chose to do what they did. Farrah's was, I had no idea.
Yeah, it was fascinating. It really
I had
was.
what a beauty and what a wild story. What a wild story. Thank you, Cameron. Before I forget, because I do these things, I wanted to announce the winner of the video, the panning stuffing video, and of course the panties. It went to the highest tipper, and you guys are amazing. You're so much fun, and like I've said before, I'm always trying to tweak the contest so we kind of touch on everybody's hotspot, what they're looking for and what they're interested in. It was close. There were a few of you that you guys creeped up each other's backsides, but the winner is Slick Rick. So good job, Slick Rick. Alex, you're a rock star. Yes. Thank you so much. You won them, and obviously I don't think I saw you in here, so I will be hitting you up to let you know, because I will need some information from you to be able to get you your winnings. So good job. Good job.
Yeah, we can see the comments over there.
Yes, I do.
It's just that it's impossible to get to them while they're moving so fast.
No, I don't think, no, it's not Ric Flair, and he's not a rapper, at least not that I know of.
Although we do have a Ric Flair story, don't we?
Woo!
From a long time ago.
Yeah, it's not a bad story.
No, it's fun.
He would not give a shit.
No.
This is
well,
what his
are
name.
We sure?
Yeah, his name, babe. This was 18 years ago. He's happily married to an absolutely gorgeous woman. Like, I follow him on IG just because every time I go, woo! But he is.
Oh, and they've been married?
He's living large. Like, I think just a couple of years.
Okay. Well, then we can tell us.
Oh no, it's a new marriage. They probably go together. This was way back in the day when I was dancing at a club in Raleigh called the Dollhouse. Amazing club, gorgeous club. It's since changed names and owners and all that, but I swear to God, it was, I'm gonna say it was 16, 17 years ago.
Well, it had to have been about 15 years ago, yeah.
Time goes.
Yeah, 15
it's
years ago.
It's so crazy. So anyways, a long time ago when I was a house dancer at this beautiful club, we would get, I mean, Kid Rock had been in there, Bret Michaels had been in there, all these like just awesome, cool people. And Ric Flair came, I think he lives in North Carolina still. I don't know. I
saw him at a gym down in Charlotte.
Yeah, that's what okay. So for whatever reason, he was up in Raleigh, and he came in, and he invited myself, and it's been so long, at least one other girl, but I think there were 3 of us, up into a private champagne room. We were drinking champagne, and he was such a gentleman. I'm sorry, some of you won't love that part, but he was the epitome of fun, total Southern gentleman, and he got up at one point, and he did the woo! And he was, Nature Boy was full force in effect, and all of us girls, I swear to you, it's never happened since. There's some great people I meet, but we were all like, that was so fun, and yet so unexpected. Like, you never know when you meet somebody famous if you're going to be like, that was disappointing. Yeah. Or, whoa, they're so cool. Yeah. And he was the epitome.
Every bit as cool as you would hope he would be.
Epitome of down to earth, total gentleman, wild child from the inside out, and that was probably one of the best stories I have from my years dancing. He was so much fun. Bret Michaels was really cool too, though. Yeah. I'm thinking Sebastian Bach. My bad. I always mix those up. I have no idea why. Sebastian Bach.
Well, Brett was Brett in there? Or, no, it was from Motley Crue.
Oh, Vince Neil.
Vince Neil was in. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. So I have had. Oh, hi, Linda Jean. Thank you, love. Oh, thank you, Joshua. It's who I am. He's from North Carolina. Yeah, I think he's from the Charlotte area. That was a long time ago. If he moves as much as we do, who knows where he is?
You never know.
You can really see the blue
Yeah,
in your phone. Your phone's better.
I don't know.
The same freaking phone.
I have no idea why that's true.
Thank you, Brandon. Good to see you, Brandon.
Saw him live. People were talking about Rick and when they saw him live.
Do you remember? I was never really. I'm not anti-wrestling, but I didn't get into it because it came out at a time when I was into something else.
I know that you and I have talked about is that we were both at WrestleMania back at
North Carolina. Right?
No, in Michigan at the Pontiac Silverdome back when
What?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
So yeah, I mean, well, and we did go to the one in.
I remember that one.
Yeah.
In North Carolina.
Yeah. Now the one in North Carolina was interesting because it was like the world's largest obscene T-shirt contest.
You know what I remember about the one in North Carolina?
Remember that kids were.
I'm not making a blanket statement about WWE. I have no interest in making a blanket statement. What I will tell you is about the time I remember going to one with friends who loved wrestling.
Yeah.
He said, sure, we'll go. I have never once seen more T-shirts and beer at the same time. Like,
yeah. Well, and kids swearing at people.
I didn't finish. The T-shirt and beer was on kids.
That was wild.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's like that everywhere, but...
Well, that was in one particular location it was like that. It wasn't at the other ones we went to, but that one location was wild.
I'll never forget it because we were sitting there. It was fun. It was highly entertaining. There was lots of crowd noise. And there was this little kid behind us going, fuck you! Right. And I turned around thinking I was going to see like a man. And it was like an 8-year-old little boy who had like a cut-off T-shirt, wife beater style, and he was like flailing his hands, and I'm like...
Yeah, it was wild.
And his mom and dad were like, yes, they're egging him on, and I don't know, for me, that was a little too much.
It was pretty wild.
Anyway, it was funny. Ish.
It's too funny.
I know. This one's about head with us. I know she's.
Well, we have to get ready for.
Yep. Oh, Ernest, you're so silly. Oh, thank you, Roberto. He has very good taste indeed. Yes. Barney. Well, thank you guys all so much for popping in and saying hi. It's always a pleasure. I'll try to get some photos. I'll put them on my wall on my OnlyFans so you guys can see because it's a shame that they're not. I'm going to try one more time.
Here, we'll try to take everybody over there.
It's so bright out. I'm sorry.
There you go. This one's showing up.
Yeah, I can't get it. It is so beautiful here, Brandon. The skies are crystal blue. For some reason, this is the issue. This is the issue, is that the sun does not go down in northern Michigan until like 9:30 at night. No joke. So it'll be this bright for another hour and a half, 2 hours.
In July, it doesn't get like
10:30.
10:30 almost.
We can't even go have a bonfire until 10:30 start it.
Yep.
Yeah, I get it. Bet, when are you taking off? I know I asked you, and there's so many places. Thank you, Nicholas. It really is. I don't understand why I can't get them to view. Don't worry, I'll send some pictures.
I can see it.
Your camera's better.
Weird.
You have better tech pixies. That's it. That's what it comes down to. But love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us, and hopefully this was some valuable information. And like I said, seriously, in the next couple weeks, I cannot wait to share with you what we discover about these new products. Anything that I can share that can help. And it's not about, we were talking about this, some of it's about age, a lot of it's not. It's more about optimal health, which I think you can start taking care of at any age. The earlier you start, the easier it is to maintain. See you there, Real Okie. And Slick Rick, I don't think you're in here, but just congratulations. Thank you so much. And stay tuned for some more fun coming your way, y'all. I look forward to sharing. And I will see you very, very soon.
Got that one?
Mwah.